What's up, investors? In today's video, we're going to talk about how to take a small amount of money as little as $100 and grow it into a massive fortune over time. You might be thinking, how is that even possible with just $100? Well, thanks to the power of compound interest, even a tiny initial investment can snowball into an incredible sum of money if you invest wisely and give it enough time to grow. I'll walk through some strategies for how to invest just $100 or less and show you how that small amount could realistically turn into a fortune of $1 million or more by the time you retire. It just takes patience, perseverance, and letting compound interest work its magic. So let's dive right in. The power of compound interest, 390 words. At the core of being able to turn a small investment into a fortune over decades is understanding compound interest. This is the concept of earning interest on your interest over and over again. It might not seem like a big deal at first. But compound interest is literally a mathematical revolution that geniuses like Albert Einstein called one of the most powerful forces in the universe. Here's a simple example to illustrate it. Let's say you start with $100 and are able to earn a 10% annual return, which compounds each year. In the first year, your $100 investment would earn $10 in interest, leaving you with $110 total. The next year, you'll earn 10% not just on your original $100, but on the total $110, which comes out to $11, leaving you with $121. Then the year after that, you'll earn 10% on the $121, giving you $12.10, leaving you with $133.10. As the years go by, that $10 you originally earned from the $100 investment itself continues earning interest, and over enough decades, it creates a snowball effect of ever-increasing growth. So just from that single $100 investment earning 10% per year, after 30 years, you'd have over $1,700. After 40 years, over $4,500. And if you're able to keep it growing for 50 years, your $100 investment will have turned into over $11,700. Of course, that example assumes you don't add any more money to the investment over those decades, which is the next crucial part of the strategy. Investing small amounts consistently. The easiest way to invest a small amount is by opening an account with a brokerage or robo-advisor, setting up automatic transfers from your bank account, and investing that money into the market each month. Investing apps like Robinhood, M1 Finance, and others let you start investing with very little money. Even if it's just $25, $50, $100 per month, doing so regularly and consistently is the key to building wealth over time. Let's look at an example using more realistic numbers for the stock market's average annual returns, which is around 7% after adjusting for inflation. If you start investing $100 per month at age 25 and earn a 7% annual return on average, your money would compound to just over $300,000 by age 65. But maybe $100 per month still sounds like too much for you, especially if you're just starting out. What if you only invested $25 per month from age 25 to 65? Using a 7% annual return, you'd still end up with over $75,000. And if you can increase those monthly investments over time as you advance in your career, remember, the more money you can put in, the faster it will grow thanks to compounding. What to invest in? The biggest decision for how to invest a small amount of money is deciding what exactly to put that cash into within your investment accounts. Index funds are your best friends for growing a small nest egg over decades. These are bundles of stocks or bonds that track a specific stock market index and provide you with instant diversification. Some great options to consider are an S&P 500 index fund that tracks the 500 largest public companies in the US, or you can go even broader with a total stock market index fund that tracks thousands of companies. Going with index funds reduces your risk compared to gambling on picking individual stocks, while still allowing you to capture the market's average long-term growth rate of around 7% per year. You can also invest in index funds for safer assets, like bond index funds that invest in US government debt and other bonds. Another option is a target date retirement fund, which is an all-in-one index mutual fund that automatically adjusts its mix of stocks and bonds to become more conservative as you reach retirement age. Whichever index funds you choose, set up automatic contributions to invest the same amount each month. That will allow you to buy fewer shares when stock prices are high and more shares when prices are low, a strategy called dollar cost averaging. Mastering the mindset. Beyond the mechanics of how you'll invest your small amounts of money, a huge part of turning $100 into a fortune is mastering the right mindset. You have to be committed for the long haul. The earlier you start investing, no matter how little, the longer your money has to grow through compounding. But it takes an incredible amount of discipline and patience to let that growth happen over decades. You also need to stomach the volatility of the markets. There will inevitably be years when your investments temporarily lose value. But those downturns are the price of admission for the market's average long-term growth. Avoid panic selling and trust that your money will recover. Another key is increasing the amounts you invest over time as your income rises. Even adding just $100 more per month to your automatic contributions could mean hundreds of thousands more in wealth at retirement. Finally, live within your means and resist lifestyle inflation as your career advances. Bank as much of those raises, bonuses, and new income streams as you can to invest. Every little bit counts when compounded over enough time. Stick with it, keep investing consistently, and you'll be absolutely amazed at how quickly that tiny $100 investment grows into a legitimate fortune. Conclusion. $100 might not seem like much money today. But thanks to the magic of compounding interest, investing small amounts of money steadily over decades is an incredibly powerful way to build wealth. Give your money enough time to grow, keep adding whatever small amounts you can, and investing just $100 or less could make you a millionaire someday. It just requires commitment and mastering the right mindset. So get out there and start investing today. Your future fortune depends on it.